Hey everybody, welcome back to the Biotopes. I'm going to get right into today. I've got a special delivery. This is from Aqua Imports, and they are based out in Colorado. This just came today. I wanted to get the box open and here in the fish room so it was warm. So these are a very rare tetra. These are overnighted. They left yesterday from Boulder. So lots of insulation. There's a heat pack. It's still pretty warm. Plate, receipt. Okay, we got 2 bags. No water. Oh shoot, we got one. One looks not to have made it. Oh, they're maybe okay. Sorry. These are the dusky narrow hatchetfish, or the Triportheus angulatus. We're going to get those in the water. There's one not moving there. That's unfortunate. Let's see how warm it is in there. Sorry. 65.9. Not great. So to be double bagged. Okay, there's 3 more here. Looks like one is not doing great. So I'm going to get those up to temp as fast as possible. And then we'll check back here after about 20 minutes. Okay, I got a net with a bucket. What I'm going to do is just take these out of here and just dump the water through the net and then put the fish in the water. So I'll be right back. Okay, this guy here, we've got one there that's kind of floating. He's barely wiggling. I don't think he's going to make it. I put him in here with these endlers, and there's one bristlenose. That's one there. And got another one. Sorry. Right here. That guy's not doing good. Looks like I've got one there, one back in the plants. It's 4. See if I can find the other guys. Okay, there's one, that's 5. Don't see the 6th. I mean, I know there's 6 in there. But 2 of those are definitely bad. And not feeling good. They're pretty skinny. 4, 5. We'll give these guys a little time and see if they come to life. Alright, I've got them in the tank here. I got some Icex in there, Maricin, Paraclens. So that's why the water is a little bit blue. You can see like this guy looks to be swimming around okay. This one's kind of sitting mid-water. This guy down here is just kind of hanging out. There's another one on its side back there. So that's 3 right there. 4. And then there's another one over here on its side, 5, and then 6 back there. He's probably swimming the best. But not looking great, unfortunately. So I'm going to send some of these pictures to Aqua Imports and see what they can do. But you can see we're doing kind of like a death spiral there, this guy. And really unfortunate because these are think I paid $14.24 a piece before shipping. The 6 of them was $140 shipped, and they're not doing great. Not doing great. So I'm gonna give it some time. I got 2 hours with their DOA guarantee, so we'll see here in about another hour if they brighten up or not. So let's keep your fingers crossed. We'll see what we get. All right, looks like we're about just over 3 hours later. We definitely got 2 down. There's 1 there, and there's 1. You can kind of see the tail. Let's see if I can find it on camera here. See it kind of sticking there through there's its tail right there. Those 2 are definitely down. This guy here, he's breathing and he moves around every once in a while, but not great. The other 3, there's 2 there. The other one's swimming around somewhere. Oh, there it is right in front. So there's 3 that are doing pretty good. 2 that are definitely not, and 1 that's touch and go. I sent an email to Aqua Imports within the 2-hour window for the DOA for sure about the 2. I hope that 3rd one makes it, but we'll see what happens with the, I don't know if they're going to refund or what, but it's too bad because these are really cool, rare tetra from the Upper Amazon River Basin, and really tough to find. And yeah, spent some good money on them, but hope that 4th one pulls through. We'll see what Aqua Imports does, so stay tuned and we'll wait and see what they say. Hey everybody, I'm back here. Just want to get you guys updated on the narrow dusky hatchetfish, or the Triportheus angulatus. So let me show you where we're at. This is 2 days after they arrived. I apologize for the glare, but the fishing lights are on. So we have 1 dusky narrow hatchetfish left. There it is there. Now the water is a little bit cloudy because we've got medications in here. I've got some aquarium salts. I've got some Icex, and then I've got some Paraclins. So I have a little bit of a bacteria bloom. There's only 1 of these fish left. Now the good news is that I've been in contact with Aqua Imports. They've been really great. They said they're getting more in about a week or so. So they wanted me to check back in another week and see kind of when they expect to get the next shipment in. I guess they're being farmed in Asia right now, so they should get a bunch more in. So I'll contact Aqua Imports this next weekend and see where they're at. So got 1. It's really cool fish. I'm trying to get you guys a good look. He's over here on the edge. This might be a better angle. Really cool tetra. Like a hatchetfish or similar to hatchetfish, hanging out the top of the water. This one's eating great, eating flake, no problem at all. I've got a bubbler in here just to help with oxygenation. I'm going to do that one, especially if you get a bacteria bloom. So, but everybody's, just precaution. Anytime I bring in new fish, I want to make sure that I get them in quarantine and medicate them. And this is just my Mutt Endler tank with 1 male bristlenose and a bunch of live plants. So yeah, looks like we're going to be good. So when those new fish come in, I'll get you guys caught up with that. Other than that, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what's going on in each of these tanks. In the Peruvian tank, everybody is great. This is where the dusky, narrow hatchetfish are going to be moving into. Plants over here are going really great. Once I took the personals out of this tank, these Amazon swords are really been taken off. So love that to fill up this whole side here. The emergent plants, the two herbs I had aren't doing great. I have like the parsley, and this is like the chives. So probably going to take those out. I'm trying to get some salvinia to grow up here at the top. You can see I've got a couple little sprigs here and there. Other than that, that tank is going great. The Costa Rican tank here, of course, the convicts had babies. There's a handful of them left somewhere. That female in the back is, and this is the male right here, kind of protecting the area. You can see some of the babies right here on the top of this log. Every once in a while, so yeah, there's a couple right there. So they're still kind of protecting a little bit, but other than that, good. This I've got one rainbow cichlid that's got really beat up in the back half here. I assume from the convict, but eating fine, and I'm sure that'll heal up pretty good here shortly. So in our Australian South Johnstone River tank, again, all is good here. Not too much to report here other than what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the Pseudomygale signifer, this male for sure. There's that real nice male there, and 2 or 3 females, and try to get a spawn out of them. Because like I've said before, I want to get a big group in this tank. So that's the plan for these guys. I'm also going to search for maybe some invertebrates from Australia, this kind of northeast kind of Queensland, South Johnstone River, that area. So if anybody knows of any invertebrates that we can get here in the States, please put down in the comments. Let me know. I like to have invertebrates in my tank when I can. Up top here in the Indian, the Godavari River tank, I've lessened the light. I've raised the light off the tank, so it's a little bit better. Also done some manual removal of some algae. I've got this male paradise fish. He has been doing a little bit of a breeding dance with one of the females in here, and I'm trying to think which female was it. Where are those guys now? That's the male there. Here's a female here. So it might be that one. Yeah, here they go. She does this like little wiggle. And they hold like display like that. See how he spreads his fins? So they are definitely getting in the mood to spawn. But she'll kind of spread out her ventral fins and do this kind of little shake like that. And that's her way of letting him know that she's ready to lay eggs and it's time for him to make a bubble nest. I don't see a bubble nest too much going yet, but maybe by tomorrow morning we'll get some a bubble nest and maybe get a spawn out of these guys. The tire track eel is like built another little den under this rock. Sometimes I find it in there. I think usually it's under this cave. Oh, there's his little nose sticking out. I don't want to get him too tight, but can see its little head sticking out there behind that rock, or behind that log. Pretty cool fish. Definitely, like I said before, a predator. Got to think of some other fish that I can put in here that are not going to get preyed upon by Mr. Tire Track eel. So really cool fish though, and eating really well on frozen food right now, frozen brine shrimp. So that tank's starting to balance out and do better. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, I said the Indian. This is the South China biotope, the Junjin River. Sorry. This is the Indian biotope, the Godavari River. And I've lowered the light in here, or lowered the light intensity, and removed some of the hair algae. So we're trying to get a little bit more of a balance. We still have some hair algae here on the log, but I'll pull that out every once in a while. So again, just working on getting it more in balance. The giant Danios are doing great. The Indian glassfish are doing great. Yeah, everybody is doing. They all eat frozen. I mean, the giant Danios will eat whatever, but these Indian glassfish really only have taken live baby brine and frozen brine right now. Frozen mysis too, so any kind of frozen food. But anyway, we'll keep working on them. Every once in a while, I get this Bacopa to kind of come out of the substrate, and it'll float, and I have to replant it. So I poke that in once in a while. So that tank's doing well. This is the spawn of the rainbow cichlids. You can see there's a bunch in there hanging out above that wood. So got a buddy here nearby. He's going to get a handful of these in another week or so. But they're just growing up in this 10-gallon right now. Probably moving to a 20 here soon. But for now, they're doing great. Still got a bunch of the Paradise Gouramis up here. Looking to move these on here shortly. Any local stores, or if you're local to me, I can definitely get you some. Here are our baby angelfish. Again, we've got 6 of these. These are really growing up and doing great. So there's 2 there, and then there's the other 4 kind of back there in the corner. So really good looking specimens, great finnage. Yeah, this guy looks great, just like the logo there. We showed you these guys here. There's our narrow dusky hatchetfish. Gonna be cool fish. We'll hopefully get a group of those. Here's our baby giant Danios. These guys are growing up really nice. I think there's only 6 left. I think the issue for me is I don't do enough water changes. When I spawn, there's 30, 40 of them. But I just don't water change it enough, I think, to keep them going. Again, I'm not trying to breed them for like profit or anything like that. It's a fun thing, get some extra fish. So those guys are growing up great. Still got them on first bites, but we'll switch them to like flake here pretty soon. Those are doing great. Here's our pair of angels here. They've been laying eggs a bunch lately, but they don't last too long. So again, love to get a spawn out of these 2. That male is gorgeous, big gorgeous male, and a beautiful silver female there. And then I've got 2 of my Paradise Gouramis left in this tank. That male right there is awesome size. Look at him dancing for you. But 2 there. I turned a bunch in for credit a couple weeks ago. But they are doing great, growing great. And yeah, things are going well in the fish room. One of the last things I'm going to show you here is what do I do with my filter sock? So here you can see in one of the sumps this filter sock is flowing over. So I'm going to show you what I do and how I get that cleaned. Alright, so what I do is I'll get this sock out of here. I just got a little catch up so I don't make too much of a mess. Alright, so I'll get the filter sock, put in this catch cup, and then show what I do next. Check out what's going on outside here, outside the fish room. We just got a ton of snow that's coming down. You can see how much we've gotten here outside. Nice and toasty in the fish room, but out here in northern Ohio, it is wintertime for sure. Okay, first thing you do is just kind of shake out the filter sock, a bunch of little baby Malaysian trumpet snails, and then all we do is take that thing, throw it in the wash machine. No soap, just normal cycle. You guys remember the time we did this little vase ecosystem? Well, that Java fern, we added this light. We didn't have this light here for the longest time. We added a light, and we're starting to get a couple of leaves here on this Java fern. There's another one here. So adding that light really has made a big difference. But other than that, the 3 snails we put in are still doing great. Cool little thing here in the laundry room. Alright, it's all done. Let's reach in here. And pretty clean. Again, no soap. You don't need to throw it in the dryer. You just put it in your wash machine and good to go. Again, make sure you shake out any kind of loose debris first, and then we'll replace it back in the sump. All the lights are off. It's pretty late, so all we got to do now is just get this filter sock. Can't really see too much in there, but I swear, let me get a flashlight. Okay, so now we just got these little holders here for the filter sock, and there's the other one without the sock, so we'll just put that in there and should be good to go. Okay, so then we're going to replace that filter sock. It's quieter, it's flowing freely, catching any large organic material, debris, full mechanical filtration, and we're good to go. All right, everybody, thanks so much for coming back in the fish room and hanging out here today as we just get a little bit of update. As soon as I get word from Aquatic Imports and get these new narrow dusky hatchetfish, we'll let you guys know. So thanks so much for coming back here in the Batos with me, and we'll see you guys next time.